unconventional segment for you here on ABC4 News at 4 o'clock. I'm here with Chef Jeff Jackson of Smith's, and he is going to show us all of the tips for Turkey Day. I'm so excited because I have some dietary needs at home, and I really need to know how to make a good turkey. But let's talk for everyone else who just loves the butter and the juicy turkey. What's the best thing to do to make the turkey juicy?
Okay, so I was just going to ask you a question. What are a couple of things that you expect out of a good turkey?
Well, I want it juicy. I mean, I'd love to not have to put gravy on it, and it would just be so juicy that it tastes good on its own.
Juicy is one. I think the other big one is flavor, right?
Yeah.
So as long as we're not drying it out and we've got a lot of flavor, there are a couple of things that are going to guarantee that. In fact, two things that are going to guarantee that. One of those is the brine.
Okay.
This is the vessel that I use. There are two types of brine. There's a wet brine and a dry brine. Wet being you immerse the turkey in water, and then you have a mixture of typically just salt and sugar.
Okay.
1 cup salt, 1 cup sugar to 2 gallons water. Okay. Then you could add anything after that. Overnight, you'll let the turkey sit in that brine.
Okay, so brine no matter what. We have to brine.
Whether you're going wet brine or dry. Dry being the opposite, where you're just seasoning the outside of the turkey. Right. You put it in your fridge uncovered at least 12 hours. Okay,
step 1, brine for 24 hours, 12 on the dry brine.
You could go 24 as well. I'm just at least 12.
Okay.
So whether you dry or wet, brine that turkey. When the turkey gets out of the brine, especially if it's wet, you dry that thing off, rinse it, and then dry it. So you want to rinse all that extra salt off of there.
Okay.
And then once it's dry, then you can just do whatever you want at this point as far as stuffing. Don't stuff the bird with stuffing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like a question I have right now, because a lot of people put the stuffing in and they cook it, but is that like dangerous?
So the problem with that is that stuffing's way down deep inside that turkey, and by the time the turkey is finished, the meat, it's likely the stuffing is not done.
Okay, but like my grandma's recipe has been doing this for 70 years.
And,
I think
they've got stomachs that are like steel or something.
Iron stomachs, you're right.
But food safety, it's better to not risk it. So
okay, fair enough.
Do your stuffing separate.
Okay.
So typically what I do is once that turkey's out is I'll get just butter. Typically, you were asking about butter earlier, right?
Well, I was saying that I have some dietary restrictions and I can't do butter. So my question was, like everyone else is like in my house is like, do I have to suffer because of Lindsay's diet? So can I do butter on the skin?
You just need to oil
it
some way. So whether it's butter, or you could just use canola oil. Or olive oil.
But if I did butter, would that seep into the meat?
It probably would. If it's a severe allergy, don't do it. Yeah, it's not worth the risk. I wouldn't think.
Choose your
the second
liquid wisely.
So after we flavored it with the brine, juicy bird is going to be a bird that's not overcooked.
Right.
Thermometer is going to be your best friend on that one.
Very important.
So I have a bird that's done actually in the
oh, yum. Can we see?
Let me bring it out.
Yes.
And I just want to show you something about this done bird that maybe you noticed.
Oh my gosh. Okay, is this is butter? Like just what you did right there was butter and salt.
But notice this right here.
The red little poppy guy
has not popped.
Oh. Is that good?
But I tempt it to done, which is at least pull your bird out of the oven about 155 to 160, pull it out and rest it. It's going to get to 165 degrees is where you want to cook it. Okay. If that's popped, typically your bird is overcooked.
Oh, that is great advice, because everyone puts those little red things in them. You know, this little thermometer guy right there. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna, if we have some more time, I was just gonna say really quickly.
We've got 1 minute, so tell me what you want to tell me.
So before the bird goes in the oven, typically I just get an oven roaster like this.
Okay.
And then I'll use, you can put those carrots in here as well if you don't mind.
Yeah.
These are gonna be like my rack that I put them on. Okay. They're gonna flavor our gravy in the end. So, and then you would just put that turkey on top of that.
Okay, how many pounds is the turkey and how long do you cook it?
So this one is about 10 to 12 pounds, 2.5 hours.
Okay.
So
I'm not getting up in the middle of the night to cook my turkey. That sounds doable.
2.5, 3 hours is doable. And a turkey this size is probably gonna cost you about $10 to $12 at your local Smith's. They're 79 cents a pound right now.
Go to Smith's and get your turkey. Okay, any other major tips we need to know? This looks like the most juicy bird I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's gonna be when I slice it. You'll see. But just all this stuff inside the pan. This is all gravy right here. So we'll use this to make our gravy for the mashed potatoes. But the turkey can rest 30 minutes to an hour before you carve it, and it's going to be fine.
Okay, so I'm going to try some of this turkey when we go to commercial. We got to go to commercial break. Okay, you're going to carve it for me. It smells so good in here. I wish we had